We are back with the Law and You segment sponsored by Gig and Giancola. Join with us now, we have attorney Michael Gig and Chris Giancola. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, we're kind of racking your brain like I always like to, just chat, get you guys fired up a little bit before we give you a good question. Though, but tell everybody the types of law that you guys specialize in, the ways you can help folks.
Yeah, so I do a lot of our real estate matters, estate planning, things like that. Chris does our personal injury, workers' compensation, and Social Security.
Yeah, I was asking you about a timeshare. And Mike got a little
that's a
fired
good
up.
question. In the future.
Yeah, we should tackle that at some point. But Chris, we got one for you today on workers' comp. So this question comes to us. It says, I'm on workers' comp and received a notice of independent medical exam. Now, this is in Pittsburgh. I don't want to go. Am I obligated to go?
This question has been coming up all the time. I get people calling me all the time. And yes, first of all, absolutely 100% you should go.
Okay.
Yes, even though it's in Pittsburgh. Now, the good news is that since it's in Pittsburgh or it's out of the area, you can either get the workers' comp carrier to pay for your travel, so they'll send a car out, pick you up, but sometimes the cars aren't the best and the people driving the cars aren't the best.
Goodness.
Or if you drive yourself there, then they are required to pay mileage for you back and forth to that. Now, they usually use the same types of doctors, and all of the judges and attorneys in the area know the same like 5 or 10 doctors because they always use these independent medical exams. They'll try to trick people now, the insurance companies will, and say that it's a second opinion. It is not a second opinion. It is them trying to have you go to their doctor to get you off of workers' compensation. 9 times out of 10, their doctor will say you can go back to work, you can go back to light duty, whatever, even though your treating doctor says that you should remain off of work. So they use that doctor to file a petition to try to get you off of benefits. And whenever you do have to go to an IME, that's whenever your antennas should go up and you should really start thinking, I should probably talk to an attorney.
Sure.
They'll spend 5 minutes with you. They will then write a 8-page report about why you are able to go back to work. Now, every once in a while, probably out of all my clients, about once per year, I get a good report from an IME doctor, which means that even they couldn't come up with an excuse to get them back to work because they're hurt so bad. So these are challenging things. Your antenna should go off. They're trying to get you off of benefits, but you've got to go. Because I've had people that call me up after and they're like, well, I just didn't go. And I'm like, oh no, it's under the act. If you don't go, what happens is that they will file a petition. You'll go before a local judge. The judge will say you have to go, or they'll try to get your benefits turned off until you do go to that exam. So
they're kind of in cahoots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're in cahoots. They pay a lot of money. It's at least $2,000 for these IMEs. They spend 15 minutes on you. You know, that's a pretty good payday for some of these doctors that do that.
Yeah, you think they got your best interest at heart, but that's not really the case.
No, they are not a second opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what people need to realize. That's their new trick. They just started doing that within the last year, telling people it's a second opinion, and it's not. It's them trying to get you off benefits.
So if you feel like you're not getting taken seriously, maybe lawyer up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And what's the best way to reach you guys if people have questions on these things?
Sure, call us at 946-1606 or through our website at gig-law.com.
All right, and keep the conversation going. We are accepting those questions by email. They answer them twice a week on the show right here.